My name is Brooke Latchley, and I am president of the Franklin Merchants Association. We are a nonprofit that is made up of business owners who do business in and around Franklin. We plan events to help promote the economic growth of Franklin, support our mayor's revitalization of Franklin, and also promote tourism and give people a reason to come and visit Franklin and return to Franklin at later times. So if I had to say what a stronger Franklin would look like in the future, I think it would be having our people stay and remain shopping local, eating local, fueling local, as well as tourism increasing, and we having visitors that return again and again. When we first heard that we were going to be awarded the St. Mary Chamber of Commerce Nonprofit of the Year, we were both excited and humbled. There are a lot of nonprofits that do a lot of really great work around St. Mary Parish, and so to be selected and recognized as that was very humbling and exciting. I think that one of the things the Chamber probably recognized to be able to give us this award was probably our small but mighty group. We don't have a lot of people that sit around the table, and a lot of them have been doing this for a lot of years, well beyond before I came along. And I think that what's really great about our group is that we work really well together to get a lot done with very few people and manpower. We are a lot of women, and we don't always have the physical capability to do everything. And so I think that, to recognize all that we accomplish with sometimes we only have about 6 people sitting around the table. To do that, we've had a lot of community support, which has been really great. And I think that that's something that's been recognized. We tend to grow each event each year, and we're trying to add on more, and I think that people are seeing the work that we're trying to do. I would say if I had to pick one of our events that we're the most proud of, it's probably our Dinner Under the Lamppost. The idea was born prior to COVID, and COVID kind of put it aside for a little bit, and then this year will be our 5th annual Dinner Under the Lamppost, where we have dinner on Main Street. We've started to see pictures of main streets across the United States trying to do a similar thing. And it's so cool to watch that's something that we have established in Franklin. It's a great dinner. It's a great night. And we have watched the community support us through that by buying tables and purchasing tickets to be able to fund all the events that we do all year long. Cypress Bayou Casino comes out and they help us cook, and they are the reason we've been able to keep this going for 5 years, along with everyone who always purchases a ticket and a table. And so we're really proud of that event. It's a lot of work to put it on, but it's a really nice event. If you've never gone, you definitely should get a ticket and experience that atmosphere of having dinner on Main Street in Franklin underneath the lamppost. I would say the merchants are able to support other business owners and merchants year round just through the events. We try to make sure that they're, spaced pretty equally throughout the spring and the fall, bringing people to Franklin. And so even if you're not part of the merchants, your business usually benefits just because people are coming to Franklin. They're seeing your business. If you happen to have a business, in and around Main Street, you will notice that your business, each event that we do, your business does better. And so I think that we're able to support all businesses in Franklin through that, just through visibility, with people coming in Franklin, just getting that attention. If I had to pick a misconception that people have about local shopping, it would be probably 2-part. One, that they think shopping local is more expensive, or 2, that the selection's not there. Franklin has done a very good job of growing businesses, and so I think that between all of the businesses in town, you can find a pretty good selection of things. And then about being more expensive, a lot of times you'll find things are a higher price in the city just because they can. They have a higher overhead, and so they're having to mark things up, more than the local people. So I would say that's probably a really big misconception. So some key partners that I think have really helped make the merchants who we are today is definitely the city of Franklin and our mayor's office. They have always been supportive with any event. Our Main Street director, Ed Tiger Verdon, is always, I text him sometimes at 9 o'clock at night. just because that's when I think about it. And so he is always there to help us with marketing events and supporting us. The mayor, the public works department, and if I start naming things, I'm going to forget. But, always from, hanging the decorations to making sure that the medians are edged for our dinner. Those little things are so important to us. And then second, the Franklin Design Committee. They make sure that our Main Street looks good. So we're our planners and the courthouse landscaping and all of that is all credit to them. And anytime we have an event, they are out there making sure that those planners are refreshed. And those little details is what makes Franklin, gives us that charm and makes us that Hallmark town. If somebody is wanting to support the Franklin Merchants Association, we do have levels of sponsorships that we have established this year, and a letter that goes along with that details what you get on each level of sponsorship. We take any and all kinds of donations as a nonprofit. Those are tax deductible. And then we also, if all you can give is your time, we welcome that as well. If you want to stay up to date with what the Franklin Merchants are doing, you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram, the Franklin Merchants Association. I do want to give a lot of credit to Miss Diane Welts. We tried to count how long she was president of this association, and I couldn't quite figure out, but I think that it was for well over 10 years. She has led this association to be what it is today. I've been president for the last year, going into my second year, and I don't think that we would have the events we have if it weren't for her leadership. She definitely has grown us into what we are, and I think that we definitely need to give her some credit that we wouldn't have gotten this award if it wasn't for her leadership over all those years and all the work that she did behind the scenes to get us to where we're at.